Good morning everyone. I just thought I'm going to do a little video of what I've been up to over the last 6 months since I've had my little hearty problems. I've been very housebound. Graham's been brilliant and taken me here, there and everywhere doing my tropic deliveries and things like that, but I've been a bit marooned. So as I've been a bit marooned, I've been really busy, so I'm not one to sit around doing nothing. So I just thought I'd take you on a walk around my garden and see what I've been up to. So I've really been a busy girl this year and just made the most of my enforced sort of relaxation, working alongside my tropic business as best I can. And here it is, because I'm very proud of my little garden. So come and have a walk with me on my life and what I've been up to since December, when I had my first collapse. Okay, here we are. So my first job was I did all the drive. I pressure washed it. It took me days and days and days with the pressure washer doing all this drive. And there's my lovely car that I can't drive anymore, and I haven't driven it since the 1st of December 2018. But I still need it when I do events. Graham fills it up for me and off I go to my tropic events. But look at my lovely flowers. Oh my God, I'm very proud. I've planted all of these. Those were gifts, actually, the ones on the steps. But I planted, they're all coming out. All of these were planted a few months back. They've come on lovely. I've used up all my old bits and bobs. I've had old tins and cans and filled them with things. I've made some nice hanging baskets. Oh, I've painted all my wrought iron all around the house. There's another hanging basket that I did a few months back. I painted all the fences here. I painted this up, wrought iron, and my gate. This was really falling apart and got it all strengthened up. More planting, more flowers. You can't see that so well. Painted all the wrought iron. I have been busy. And then I got all my old tin cans, as I said, that I had, and I've planted all those. My drive takes about 7 cars, and the pressure washing that. And I found out near the end, when I got to the very end of the drive, that I only had it on minimum. I could have spent a lot of days less doing that. Goodness knows how much I spent on water, but it was really black, like next door's drive. But it's you can see the difference. Oh, here's my front garden. Oh, I've got more hanging baskets there. I love that one. That's come out really nice. And I've used up an old basket there for that one. They've just come out really well this year. This is my front garden. I spend most time in my back garden. My front garden is a work in progress. I've taken down some old bushes, replaced them. My hollyhocks are coming out beautiful. I've got black hollyhocks. So all my plants, all my gardens. That's grown beautifully, this one. Don't know what it is, but it was a tiny little seedling that next door gave me. These are my hollyhocks. Aren't they fabulous? I love hollyhocks because, as I'm from Devon and originally Wales, we didn't have hollyhocks, but up in Suffolk we have hollyhocks. That's another one that I planted. So I've got flowers everywhere. I love my gardening and it fits so well. I painted my little bridge again. Repainted that. Redid all my paths. This is beautiful, this little bit in the front in the spring. This is a work in progress. Lots to do here. I'm not quite sure what. I've got to get some creative juices flowing. But in the spring it's absolutely full of grape hyacinths and daffodils, tulips. So I buy a lot of tulips when we go to Holland and have them delivered in October. It's my neighbour's garden. It's beautiful. It's lovely where I live. It's very peaceful. It's just a tiny little sort of hamlet called Little Blakenham, and there's only a few people in the beaches at Little Blakenham. So we've had a little disaster with this. My next door neighbours, my lovely next door, I love them to bits, painted their fence and cut down all my whatever you call that plant. But unfortunately they took all my runners, and this was all dead, so I've replanted that. But that will come. We've had our first bloom, that'll be a second bloom. Oh, I painted my raw iron gates aside. That's another job I did. And I haven't got round to painting this one yet. So we're just going round to our back garden. And all wrought iron painting, fence painting, did all the fences, all around. So I love this flower here called persimmon, I think. And oh, this is my rose arbor, which I love. This is second bloom. I thought I caught a disease with this a couple of weeks ago, and all the flowers were going yellow, all the leaves were going yellow and brown, but I've sorted that out now. And this is now its second bloom. Won't be as big as the first in the spring, but got raspberry bushes there. Unfortunately they're Graham's, and I pinched a few because I've just planted what I have for my birthday for my kids. 2 lovely roses, they're called Starlight Express. See, I've just found that in the bottom of the garden, down below here somewhere. And I get my plates from car boots and things, but they all need replacing really. I halved this tree, it's called Japonica this year, and moved everything back. So this is a work in progress now. I've moved and I've just planted some Luecias. These are called, I love this little plant I found, Hot Lips. Beautiful. And that was a tiny little seedling. There are 3 of my lovely like sunflowers. That's my Wigelia. So I've been working on this little bit here, and I've ordered all my extra tulips. This is full of tulips and daffodils in the spring, and that's my other rose. So I had 1 each off my kids for my birthday and replanted them, painted all the fences. painting. So I've done all my fences. This is a work in progress. This is my I brought this from Plymouth when I moved up to Suffolk. I wasn't going to leave it behind. It was in my garden, my waterfall, and I replanted it here. This is a lot of work in progress. I want to get some more alpine flowers and things. All those pots aren't empty. They're all full of daffodils, great hyacinths and things that'll come out in the spring. Oh, my arm is aching now. I've cut the tree down, cut a lot of the tree down this year. Thinking of cutting some of that one. And look at all these. These are all my my lovely hollyhocks that are all coming into bud. This one's a pink one, look. Beautiful. I love my hollyhocks. I've been redoing all this. I repainted all those fences, retrimmed all the honeysuckles and sorted that out. Oh, I painted my swing about 6 times. So that's all been painted. This is another work in progress. This is absolutely full of tulips and daffodils, and I want to plant some more plants. Anywhere where there's gaps I'll be planting. That was falling to bits. It was all loose and falling over. It was green and white or something, and I've repainted all that. So it's looking really nice now. A nice chair and table. I planted some sweet peas, but for some reason in the garden, the main garden at the top, I removed a gooseberry bush to get the other rows in, planted the sweet peas, and they haven't taken, so I'm going to get some more, I think. This is my lovely late husband's rose that was on top of his ashes in his garden, and it's called Sweet Dreams, and nobody's allowed to touch it. It's gone wild. It was just a single it's beautiful, isn't it? It was a single specimen rose that we planted above his ashes because we didn't want to let them go when they were in the garden. Ken's. That's Ken's Sweet Dreams. So that came up from Plymouth to Suffolk with me. And it's gone wild. Can't do anything about it. That is my lovely plant that'll become, that's a hibiscus that I've replanted when we did our extension. And look at these beauties. These were tiny when I bought them. Cheap at B&M or somewhere, like £2 for 6, but they've come on beautiful, and that's my favourite colour. But I love geraniums because they have such bright, vivid colours. What else have I done here? Oh, I've painted all our arbour, and all of that's been painted, and the fences, they took me forever. That was a plant moved from over the other side. I used to have grapes, but they never took, and these are all replanted this year and redone. That one's slow. This one's coming on nice. What else have I done? Yeah, I repainted all this. So I'm going to do something in here. This is a work in progress. So I've replanted all my plants to try and improved where I'm at. That's a pretty little plant, isn't it? That was from the other side. And replanted all that. And I'm going to do some lovely hanging things, like, I think, like this. I love the sounds, and like my waterfall. Yeah, so I think I might do some hanging things in here. And this is my Tropic Pamper Palace. Yesterday we had a fab day, very busy day. In the morning, my son was up, and he's a videographer, so he did some videos for me. He set up videos, and one of my ambassadors, Christina, came over. She's a makeup artist. So what we did some filming for YouTube, which was great fun for my YouTube broadcasting. So, and in the afternoon I had a lovely one-to-one. And I've now got cushions here and mats, because Billy loves coming in here, Billy my cat. But I changed this all around. It's such a fab room. It was our conservatory, which I nicked for my Tropic Pamper Palace. I imported that in from France, that chair. My ladies love that. So this is where it all happens. I love doing one-to-ones, facials, makeovers, whatever. I'm not a therapist. I say I'm a retailer, and I'm an exec manager with Tropic. But my garden, I'm so pleased with it. My son Will said it's the best it's ever looked, Mum. So that's my garden in progress always. So you can see I've not been lazy in my 6 months of exile from the world, really. And this is my office, where it all happens. My Tropic office. That's all the girls' prezzies. They're working towards incentives. It's called Summer Fun. Lots of lovely prezzies in there for the girls. I do a monthly draw. All my Tropic bags. This is totally Tropic. I'm a Tropic fan. So it's full. It needs a tidy up, I think, this room. But I love this. You know, I did 30 years in law. It's my laptop, my desk, where I work. And you imagine sitting here. There, look. So I can look out of my window onto my beautiful plants. This is when you change your work-lifetime balance. I said I retired into my Tropic business. And this is my view where I work. So I've got to do some working now. I've got accounts, monthly accounts, and what else have I got to do? I've got to put a Tropic order on. Got lots going on today. But I really pushed myself yesterday. Oh, I've got to upload all my videos to YouTube, because they went onto a different account, and all my videos that I did in March went to another account, and they didn't go up. So Will sorted me out. I got loads to do. Look what a message I had from my son when he come up, because he said my laptop is such a mess. I cut it out because I thought it was lovely. He said, "Mum, keep your ass tidy, bitch." That was a joke. He doesn't swear like that at me normally. But and I've got my lovely Alexa here that I can play my music. I love flowers. I just picked that one from the garden. It's beautiful, isn't it? Second time round. So this is me, and that's the rest of the house, which I won't go around there. Oh, I've been busy doing that. I replaced all the curtains and shortened them and sewed them. And there's Susie Ma and me many years ago. I think that was about 6 years ago, and me with Lord Sugar. So I love that. Was our trip to New York for my 60th. All my lovely thank you notes from my customers. And I did this at, I'm very proud of this because I'm not a good artist. And we had a lovely yoga type retreat day. And that's what I choose. I choose life. I've never painted. I was very proud of that. Because, who knows, I might pop the clogs. I hope not to for a few years yet. But with this silly heart, I've got this rocking horse implant now inside me that sends messages to the hospital and does all my heart problems and heartbeats and things like that. So I'm just enjoying life. So I've really got my work lifestyle balance sorted now. I just thought you'd like to see where Linny is at the moment. So this is me and my life. Okay, catch up soon. Bye bye for now.